All right, welcome back, everybody. Okay, so we made it to Poland, and there's actually some other stuff I want to explore and show you at Ukraine. Some spots I want to try that I've heard about. I'm just having a really good time at Ukraine. Heck, I've been having a good time at all the maps. But I got to Poland late last night, and it just reminded me of how fun this place is, and it's such a good change of pace. So let's first look in the store here, because this is a very focused map, and even the baits they sell are pretty focused. But the real sort of reason to be here is for the fly fishing, or the thing that stands out, I guess. There's other things you can fish for other than all the trout and stuff, but fly fishing is fun, and by the time you get here, you're really probably bringing in enough silver with all of the daily quests and everything. It's very affordable. I mean, 400 silver for the reel. I ended up getting the 6.9 line. I got a tapered leader with 6.4. And the rod is only $450. So for a very affordable amount, you can put together this fly rod. And then the things you can do with it are just awesome. All right, let me see if I can remember how to put our rod pod down. I did get I think it's not equipped, first of all. Yeah, I did finally get the rod pod. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we probably want to put it like right there. And let's take a look at the equipment we're using right now. All right, first of all, we're still going to be bottom fishing even while we're fly fishing. And we're going to be putting shrimp on. I've got a size 1 hook, I think, on both. I'm trying the Lucky Fishing ground bait, but I'm wondering if one of the sport fishing might be better here, only because that's what they sell that here. But let's just we'll spread these out a little bit. We'll put this one a little more left. Oh, that looks perfect. And then if we set it down, it goes right into the correct spot. Wow, we've already got a bite. All right, let's get this one down too. I'll show you what we've got going on this one. Size 1 hook again with shrimp. And that's going to be probably a little farther than I want. But we'll try it over there. All right, so let's pick this guy up and see what we call on our first cast here. The reason why I'm using shrimp, you could also try fly and other stuff. I mean, I think there's probably some options here, but we've got this quest for golden trout. And I think shrimp tends to do pretty well with golden trout. So there's a brook trout. And that's a keeper. We'll take that for sure. What's going on? Are we out of shrimp? We are out of shrimp. Let's purchase some more real quick. It's an expensive bait, but I think it ends up definitely coming back with a nice profit. So we'll put some shrimp back on. Our daily quest here is for bream. So I'm not going to worry about that too much until it's evening, and then maybe we'll go down. I don't know if I'll still be recording at that point. Holy cow, the bite rate here. We're supposed to be able to fly fish, but if these shrimp keep going off like this, it might be hard to get a whole lot of fly fishing in. But I definitely want to show you fly fishing. It's the main attraction here, if you ask me. It is a lot of fun. All right, this is going to be an interesting fish. Look at that. Look at that fish jump. Is that a golden? Yeah, that's going to be a golden. So is it large enough? 1 kilo? Yeah, it is. Although, I think we take that without quest. I think that's worth enough silver that we probably just want to Probably just want to take that for the silver, not put it towards the experience quest. So yeah, these shrimp have a decent chance of coming in on goldens. That might be another golden. No, that's not a golden. But a nice brook trout. A really nice brook trout. Alright. So one thing you can do with fly fishing is you can actually just cast it out and let it sort of sit in the current, and you will get some nice bites that way. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out even though we have another fish on. I'm going to kind of try to watch it, because you do have to sort of set the bite a little bit. Alright, that's a small brook trout. We probably don't keep that, but we'll see. The other nice thing about this spot, obviously, is how close we are to just being able to sell fish. So if you see that large golden trout's worth 18 silver for, one shrimp there, the large brook trout, 14 silver. So we've almost made back the cost of, purchasing the bait one time with just 2 shrimp. So, I mean, I do think it's worth it. It is a little expensive if you can catch the shrimp yourself and or get it for supply quest. Obviously, you get a better profit that way. Oh, there comes a fish. You see that? And I'll get back over here on our rock so that we can kind of see what's going on. But fly fishing can just be so fun. Little brook trout. Let's put this back out here. We'll take a look at the fly fishing setup we're using and some of the flies and stuff in just a moment. But for whatever reason, the shrimp are just going off right now. I've not had this kind of bite rate. Alright, is that one big enough? 563. I don't think it is. So, it's unlikely we're going to do that quest, because if it's a large golden trout, I'll probably keep it for the silver. So it has to be sort of just under large, but more than 777 grams. So, but I'm really okay with that. We don't. I tend to not focus on experience quests. At least at this point, it's not been grindy at all. So I haven't felt the need to do that. Another nice brook trout. What a mess our line is over there. I wonder if maybe we missed a bite or something. It's just weird how it got. So spread out there. Yeah, I'm not sure if that fish was on. I don't know. Looked a little weird, didn't it? Alright, so let's get this fish in, then I'll show you what we're using here. Is there anything we need to... Nah. Okay, so we are using the 6.9 line, the 6.4 fly leader. Starting off with the Reuben fly big. So many of the different flies that they have in the game now seem to work really well. And yeah, you really can just let it sit with the current. You'll get some bites that way too. You can also do some stripping. I do a variety of reel-in methods here with the fly. Most of the bites will happen when you're kind of over there on the other side in that current. At least the bites we really want to see. There's one. Getting some small guys right now. I'm just going to set it down because we may try a different fly out. trout. So many more fly options now than the last time I played this. Let's try this wasp. I don't think I've ever used it before, so let's see what happens here. Almost looked like the fly jumped out of the water and the fish jumped out of the water to catch it. You know you have a good fish on when you switch from pulling it in with the line and actually putting your hand on the reel. Yeah, this little picker rod is definitely getting the faster bite rate. Might be because it's got the thinner line. This is that fluorocarbon line on the picker, where the bigger rod setup we have has, you know, a pretty good sized leader on there. So that might make a difference. We might be better off running a couple of, I think we just got a bite on that fly. We're probably going to miss it, but this is a pretty decent fish, so let's just catch this fish. Yeah, there's so much I want to show you. Figured out how to troll a little bit at the Ukraine map, and really a pretty nice little spin fishing spot, and yeah, all kinds of stuff. It's been so much fun. What is this gonna be? Looks like a really nice fish. Large trout. Okay, so the income is 132. Again, I think we go without quest on that one. At this rate, we're not going to finish any quest. So this lucky fishing ground bait seems to be working pretty well. All right, let's see if there's still any kind of bite or anything on this. I don't think there is. I don't think so. All right, we'll try this again. But there's somebody that asked me a question in Steam. Let me answer them real quick. Okay. Let's try this one again. There we go, multiple strip. So if you right click like 3 times in a row pretty quick, you get that multiple strip message, which I never knew about until Wrangler was pointing that out last night. There's a European grayling. So many cool fish you can catch here. All right, let's try the original Reuben fly. Looks like the rapids have almost like slowed down a little bit over there, calmed down. I don't know. They just did such a good job with fly fishing in this game. It's just fun. It feels good. It's fun. The XP in silver seems balanced, considering it's a mid-level map. I feel like you are making pretty good progress. It's a nice trout. Not big enough for the quest, but that's okay. Yeah, the shrimp have definitely slowed down now that it's afternoon, I suppose. Oh, shoot. It looked like there might have been a fish chasing it there at the end. Alright, let's try the grasshopper, which used to be... I remember grasshopper used to be so good, but we'll see how it's doing. Trying to watch it to see if I can see a fish hit it over there or not. Just going in the current. I didn't see anything. Man, it is in the current though. Look how fast that thing is going down. I think it's like, I don't know. I think that was like a bug or something. I think I remember that from the last time. But sometimes it seems like they get on this like fast track or something. Look at that immediate bite as soon as the grasshopper hit the water over there. Something unnatural was going on that last cast though. Guess I'm just keeping everything since we're so close to selling, to where we can sell stuff. Might be the time of day. I think I'll switch flies again, but might be the time of day. It just feels like it's a little slower right now. During ideal times, it's like usually the bite rate's just so good on flies. Most of our nice fish have been off the shrimp, to be honest. That's not always my experience here. Sometimes it's most of the good fish are off the flies and the shrimp are really slow. You can also fish with flies on your feeders, but again, to try to increase my chances of hitting some of those golden trouts, I thought we'd start off with shrimp. That was so close to the quest size. That looks perfect to me. So we had a bite while it was just floating on the current, which is not uncommon. Our little net's getting fairly close to being full. You could just see that fish come up and take it. Again, still not using the spool to reel, or the reel to reel it in, so not the biggest fish. At least right now, I feel like we're doing a little better by casting a little higher up the river here. Let's go back to this one and cast up here. There's a fish. Oh, we're still reeling it in like that, huh? And this is a nice fish, too. That's weird. Yeah, I could have sworn last night I caught a decent-sized fish and the hands actually moved down to the reel to reel it in. Maybe it was just slightly larger than this one where the cutoff is. I don't know. That's a nice trout. That's actually good for our income quest. Maybe we'll slowly get there. Yeah, we're having much better luck up there, higher in the river, aren't we? At least bite rate wise. was actually trying to cancel that cast, but that was a nice fish there. Okay, so we're just pretty much full. So let's think about this. We did spend 120 silver on shrimp. We do still have some shrimp left, but it certainly cuts into your profit. So we have 10 shrimp left. So we're definitely still making a nice profit, but you know, shrimp are just so expensive. And then anything you catch on the fly obviously is outside of the bait cost. Flies are very inexpensive and last a while. What is a scud? I don't even know if I've tried this one before. One of the newer flies. Okay. Grayling. Let's see what that is. I really liked where we ended up casting this one, but the bite took a while. Okay, let's try this one again. It's going to be on a pretty short cast for some reason. Is this a lighter fly or something? And I don't know if some of these newer flies are like more specialized, going for certain types of species, or we could try the bumblebee. Huh? It's like a nice little fish there. Oh, thought something hit it. I want to at least see if, when it gets a little bit more towards late afternoon, early evening, see if we can find a spot that the bream might bite a little bit. Because I guess I suspect that you do want to transition to some other type of fishing at night. I would think this would be really slow for your trout and such during the evening. I could be wrong, but that's what I suspect. You're getting pretty good experience for all of these fish. And the silver is nice too. I probably just need to cancel out some of these quests I have and kind of wait for better ones. That is 2 out of 4 now on the trout. Is there already a fish on that? Why did the line not straighten? That's crazy. Same thing on that one. I believe this is going to be a pretty nice fish. Try to get through that income quest. We're close now. Definitely want one this size to be a brook or a golden, something like that. Out of shrimp again, huh? Let's just try flies on there for a little bit. We do want to get some more shrimp, I think. So 71 more silver. Most of them are on shrimp, but we did have a couple of flies. But again, it's 60 silver for shrimp. So, you know, I think you could get lucky and make a pretty good profit. You also get unlucky and maybe even not make a profit off of one thing of shrimp. Ooh, somebody's had a trophy brook trout. I don't think this is going to be big enough to finish off that income quest. What does it need to be? 1.792. This probably isn't even a regular trout, actually. Close, but no cigar. Alright, there's our first fish on fly. Let's see what this is. Whoa. I like it. It's already got a fish on there. Fly's a lot cheaper bait than shrimp. Wish we get that last trout, because, oh, my goodness. Because this would be a good time to go down and just see if we can find the bream real quick. Oh, there's a nice golden. It's like a chub, doesn't it? Chub again. Whoa. Yep, so our hand is on the reel now. So this is a strong enough fish that you switch over to actually reeling it in with the reel instead of pulling it. That's a nice fish. Look at that. Finished our income quest. Beautiful. Okay. So I think in terms of, I may get another spinning setup soon, but in terms of next feeder upgrade, I probably will, be putting some money aside for the, there's another 108 silver. It adds up quick here on this map I've found. But put some silver away for that next big upgrade, which you can purchase at Ukraine. I think it's about like 3K, something like that, a little more maybe. But a pretty sizable upgrade, especially in the power of the reel. Alright, so we want to go... I'm actually thinking about using a smaller one here to try to find the bream. I want to make sure that the big leader isn't scaring away any of the bream bites as we even just try to locate them down here. It's getting towards evening. I think we'll be able to find them, but... Alright, so let's set one up right here. So we're going to go 4 kilo reel. I guess 3 kilo line. Oh, I don't have a signal, huh? So we need to get a signal off of... Yeah, I need to get a couple extra signals. I don't think I'm gonna start off with no... Do we have the... Yeah, so I didn't bring the rod pod down here, but that's okay, because I think we'll be doing different spots. Alright, so we're going to go kind of right out into the deep here. That didn't make it, though. That actually did not make it. So it might be a reason to use the bigger one. Alright, let's go bream mix. Size 1 hook. with peas. That made it. And then I hate to spread them out like this, but I just want to find out where they are. Alright, that was a pretty quick bite on this one. Oh, this isn't heavy enough? That's an eyed as well. Why isn't this heavy enough? Oh, that's too heavy. Oh, this is our little thing. Okay, so... Alright, we just won't use... Won't use bream mix on that one. Alright, let's go check our other rod. And if nothing's going on, especially if this is a bream, we'll just bring it down here. Alright, that is a bream. Alright, so they're down here. Let's go see if this is getting any bites up here too. I think they're probably all over down here in the near the dam, but yeah, there's a fish on down here as well. So I guess if this is a nice bream, then maybe we bring them all down here. I don't know. But I think this is probably what we want to do at night, is come down here and see like if we can catch eyed and bream, especially for this daily quest. But even just in general, I'm suspecting when you get to actual overnight time, and when we came early, you still could have gotten a lot of trout up there, most likely. But once you get to overnight time, I suspect this is what you want to be doing. I think this might be where we want to be actually. Let's go get those rods. We'll try it down here. We'll give it a try down here. Does anything have anything on? For casting distance purposes, I think we do switch back to our other big feeder actually. This one, it's hard to get. So this is where, and this is kind of where my mind was going earlier when I was talking about what I want to upgrade next. I mean, I do want to get another big, feeder upgrade. But I also just think getting a couple of those couple more picker setups like we have on the one right now would also be really worthwhile. Because these pickers are just perfect for this kind of stuff. So like what we have going on our picker B, get a couple of the picker setups from in the store. They're a little bit pricey, but you're getting a bonus to XP, and they just feel like the right size, especially with that fluorocarbon line, to go for stuff like bream. hopefully these are going to start. That's an eye, isn't it? So maybe we end up catching some pretty nice eye down here as well. It's a large eye. I like it. It doesn't help us with our daily quest, but I like it. Alright, so we want to re-equip the 18. And we'll use the bream mix till we run out of it. I think they do sell that bream mix here, though. That's the only attractant they sell here is the sport variety, which includes the different carp and bream mixes. So we're at 1.746 kilo. We need to get to 16. So if this doesn't pick up soon, then we won't try to do it on video. But if it does pick up, maybe we'll be able to finish it fairly quickly. If not, I can sort of grind it out off video. Yeah, that's a bream. Yeah, I think now that it's nighttime, we're getting pretty good results here. A little more shallow area there. We didn't quite hit the hole. We'll see. The other thing we look to upgrade soon is our net. Just, would mean less trips back and forth to sell fish. We're a little over a fourth of the way there. But I'm running out of time. I'm just realizing that the daily quest resets in just over 13 minutes, so might not quite make it. Let's go check the other spot just for a minute. Now that it's pretty much nighttime, let's see if it feels like a little better. Can't believe we left our rod pod. Must have hit right there. 2 meter depth. Now, I have used, now that I think about it, I have used size 2 hooks for bream and seem to get more like 3 to 4 kilo bream more consistently. So now that we know they're here, maybe we should try that on one rod at least. It just feels like the bite rate's a little slow compared to other bream spots we've been in this game. Forget there's barbel on this map as well. That's probably something else you can catch at night here, which is cool. Taimen? Ooh. I wonder how hard the taimen are to find at night or during the evening. See the shrimp, golden trout trophies coming out on shrimp. Bream peas. Reuben fly big, biggest trout ever. Yeah, this is just too slow, isn't it? Sort of an unlucky daily for this map, I would say. Not seeing a lot of eyed either, though. Maybe the bream mix is filtering out some of the eyed. I don't know. That's a nice one. We're going to size 2 on this one. Oh. This is an eyed. It's too bad. If that had been a 3 kilo bream, I would have started to think that we had a chance. Let's see what this is. I think it's an eyed again. From the shape of it. Well, let's see. It may just be the reflection's weird. Yeah, it's a bream. That's a bream. So if we get a couple of nice bream in a row here, who knows? And this is on the size 2 hook. This could be the largest one we've caught yet. Yeah, it's really nice. Oh no. Please tell me we are not out of peas. Oh my goodness. Wow. So I put cheese in just as a placeholder till we can get the peas. We're not going to make it though. That's another eyed. We've only got 4 minutes. Oh, and they don't sell peas here. Sometimes grain works. In some games at least. I don't know. Wow. Okay, that's a disappointing way to not get it. Let's see, cheese will catch bream occasionally at other maps. And again, maybe grain. I don't know. Where's the grain? Pearl barley too, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, so peas we have to get from another map. We are 5 3/4. Now like a little over 4 kilos short. I don't know that pearl barley works on bream in this game. Let's see. Is there anything I'm not thinking of? Maggots could work. Worm. I think worm does work with bream some here in this game. Worm might be the thing to try. I don't know about these little like imitation baits. The green, like maybe. I just bet it'd be so slow. Alright, this is on grain. Let's see if it's a bream. It's if a bream, that's huge, but we've only got 2 minutes left. That's not a bream. That's a barbel. Now that's kind of interesting. What we're gonna try, worm. Barbel. Yeah, I don't know. So we've got pearl barley. cheese, and cheese has been in for a while and nothing. Worm. I think our best bet right now might be worm. I'm trying to think how often a worm was getting off catch of bream. Sometimes. I know cheese occasionally works at where is it, Russia? Because when I'll go for those silver bream at Russia on cheese, sometimes the regular bream will get them, but they're usually small. So I don't know that that's really on a bigger hook, if that's a good strategy or not. All right, so what is this? The pearl barley. Oh, and we've got worm. Hopefully one of them comes through. We've got under a minute though. I mean, we're gonna have to get like, if this is a bream, then we're gonna have to get like a 3 kilo bream out of nowhere, you know? This is so small. It is a bream though. So worm got a faster bite than pearl barley did, but I don't know if it's a bream yet. I think it is. So maybe the play here, nah, there's only 10 seconds. There is no play. I was going to say the play would be to put worm in instead of cheese and just try to hit a big one. Oh goodness. It's gone. And it's gone. Well, now there's a new daily quest. Hopefully it's a non-bream one. Hopefully it's trout related on this map. So I think with peas, you can get the bream down here. It's just not quite as healthy a bite rate, at least for me, as some of the other maps. So if we would have started like back when we got the daily quest last night, we could have easily done it, but all right, let's see. I don't know how long you have to wait till the next daily pops up, but we'll obviously go ahead and wrap this video up here shortly. Why is it? I think I've somehow glitched that rod out. I'm not sure what's happening with it. All right, so did the next daily pop? Yeah, and it's brook trout. So we definitely take that. We've also got an income quest for brook trout. So that kind of goes together. Experience, so we'll be able to do all three at the same time. So that'll be nice. This next daily quest will be a lot better. All right, is this like, yeah, that fixed the rod too. So 73 silver, but let's see what we can get here. Barbel might be worth, let's see what the barbel's worth. Yeah, 4 silver, even though it's grayed out. This barbel will probably get it. I'm curious to see, like, could we get on a barbel streak with grain? All right, so that puts us up over 1,000 silver again. All right, there's our little sad rod pod. As always, thanks for watching, and yeah, this map is great. It's such a good change of pace to do the fly fishing. You know, it's not like I want to do that constantly, but when you can bounce around and do the bottom fishing and other stuff on other maps, Ukraine has so many interesting spots and stuff. So thanks for watching, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.